Hello and welcome back to Media Loss. Now, it's been a little while since I've made one of these videos, so for those unfamiliar with this series, we basically take a piece of obscure media and contextualize it. We give a little bit of background, find some related clips, and recall any memories associated with said media. I'm excited, as we are going to be talking about one of my favorite things, the Simpsons Treehouse of Horror. This is their annual Halloween special, and while I realize there is absolutely nothing obscure about this, we are going to be looking at it through a 20-year-old issue of TV Guide. Ever since I was a kid, fall has always been my favorite season, with Halloween being my favorite holiday. I find it lacks the sentimentality and I guess religious baggage of Christmas, and really just feels like a celebration of fun. It encourages and brings out people's creativity in the way that they decorate their houses or the costumes they create. It is the one time of year where it is socially acceptable to express yourself in the things that you love by becoming them, or escape into something else. Growing up, I had several Halloween traditions passed down to me, like the Great Pumpkin or the Garfield special, but the first one I really developed on my own was Treehouse of Horror. Now, it's no secret that The Simpsons are very important to me, and the first episode I remember seeing was the first Treehouse of Horror. I'm assuming this would have been a rerun, as this is one of my earliest memories and I would have been much too young to remember when it first aired. Treehouse of Horror began during The Simpsons' second season. The first one aired on October 25th, 1990, with one airing every year since then. These episodes break the show's format. Rather than having one long kind of narrative, they have three self-contained segments, all generally horror science fiction themed. Earlier ones featured a device that would allow these stories to be told within the Simpsons universe, so either they would be scary stories being told or scary dreams being had. They have since abandoned this, and not that the Simpsons canon really means much anymore, but these are non-canonical. Treehouse of Horror takes a lot of inspiration from old anthology series, such as EC Comics, or especially The Twilight Zone, and often features parodies of famous horror movies. I could probably probably will make a video just on how much The Simpsons has influenced me in my life. Most relevant to this, it introduced me to so much media I would have never known existed otherwise, simply through parody. For years, these were my only frame of reference, and it's possible that I would have never sought out or been able to appreciate the source material if not for The Simpsons. One of my earliest videos was about my love of TV Guide. For those too young to remember what TV Guide was, it was a magazine that featured television listings, as well as stories from the world of television, and previews and stuff like that. This issue covers the week of October 17th through 23rd, 1998, and is dedicated to previewing all the upcoming Halloween content. It details Halloween-themed episodes of such shows as Two Guys, a Girl, and a Pizza Place, Home Improvement, Suddenly Susan, and The New Addams Family. It also features a countdown of the 20 scariest movies, as of, I guess, 1998. The list is not perfect. I disagree with some of it, though I can't argue with number one. I love collecting these because I think they're the perfect snapshot into what television was at a certain period of time, and I especially enjoy when I'm familiar with that time, as I am with 1998. All I was doing was watching television, but I got this one because of the cover story. It features The Simpsons with these great illustrations and promotes Treehouse of Horror 9. The segments in this episode include Hell to Pay, where Homer gets a hair transplant from Snake and ends up being possessed by him, Terror of Tiny Toon, where Bart and Lisa get sucked into the television and into an episode of Itchy and Scratchy, and Starship Poopers, where it's revealed that Marge had a one-night stand with Kang, and that Kang is Maggie's father. This issue is settled on Jerry Springer because 1998. For many people, I think Season 10 of The Simpsons was a jumping-off point. This is generally attributed to a dip in quality, though I have stuck with the show over the past 2 decades and will continue to defend it. While some segments fall flat, I think Treehouse of Horror still ranks amongst the best episodes of every season. For me, there's still essential viewing every October. I love that the writers are still introducing new generations to media that are all but forgotten, things like Orson Welles' War of the Worlds broadcast or Todd Browning's Freaks. I don't think it's a stretch to say that had they not done this in the past for me, you would not be watching this video. So if you enjoyed it, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and be sure to check out some of our other videos, like our look at the Simpsons phenomenon in promo and print, or our look back on Mac Groening's life in hell. Thank you so much for watching, and happy Halloween!